I've had it up to here with all the switch to this and switch to that and more power and all this. Like, stop. I'm tired of it. Switch 2 is an awful name, and here's why. So with every other Nintendo console that's come out, pretty much all of them, except for the N64 and the GameCube, have had a sequel console, so to speak. The NES had the SNES, the Game Boy had the Game Boy Advance, and the DS, 3DS, Wii U, all that. But if you take a look at the sales of the sequel consoles, they're usually half, or in some cases almost like nothing compared to what the first console before them sold. Like if you take a look at the NES to the Super Nintendo, the NES sold around 50 million units, while the SNES sold around 30. Likewise with the DS to the 3DS, the DS sold like 150 million units. It was super crazy, super successful, and the 3DS only sold 75 million, so like basically half of what the DS sold. And not to mention the Wii to Wii U, which was 100 million on the Wii, and then 13.56 million on the Wii U. Yeah, you don't want that to happen again. Now, to avoid another Wii U scenario, I think it's best for Nintendo to not make a sequel console. I mean, obviously the Switch is a huge name. It's almost as big as the DS. Like, it's well known. Everyone knows what it is. But if Nintendo makes a Switch 2, it could face another scenario like the DS to the 3DS. And obviously the 3DS wasn't that much of a failure. I mean, 75 million units is still really good. But if they're going for the max sales, the max amount of units sold, then Nintendo shouldn't do the Switch 2, and they should do something completely different, something entirely new that doesn't have the Switch name. I think that if the next console has Switch anywhere in the name, it's not going to do as well. So what should Nintendo do to avoid a scenario like this? Name it the Switch U. That'll work out just great.